Ladies and gentlemen, recently Andrew Cuomo came out and he gave some information, but in my opinion, I'm not too shocked over this. He is saying that most new coronavirus cases, people that are hospitalized, these are the people that have been staying at home, and they account for most of the cases in New York. So this came out on CNBC. March 6, 2020, and then it was updated on the 7th. So, according to what he's saying, that the new COVID-19 hospitalizations in New York State are from people who were staying at home and not venturing out much. So he is saying he was shocked. But in my opinion, I'm not shocked. It really depends on a lot of things. Who have they been interacting with every single day? Is somebody in their household an essential worker? Or do they have somebody that they're in contact, like a neighbor or somebody to talk to all the time, that is around a variety of different people? And sometimes it may not even be that. You got to think about this with us, even all of us being at home and trying to social distancing. How do you 100% keep this away from you? It could be a mail carrier, it could be a delivery person that came to your house. So it could be a variety of different reasons. So I'm not really too shocked. You really have to find out who they've been interacting with. That would probably be more critical than them venturing out. So the preliminary data from 100 New York hospitals involving about 1,000 patients, Cuomo said at his daily briefing, it shows that 66% of new admissions were people who had largely been sheltering at home. The next highest source of admissions was from the nursing homes at 18%. If you notice, 18% of the people came from nursing homes. Less than 1% came from the jail or prisons. 2% came from the homeless population, and 2% came from other congregate facilities. But 66% of the people were at home, which is shocking to us, Cuomo said. This is a surprise. Overwhelmingly, the people were at home, he added. We thought maybe they were taking public transportation, and we've taken special precautions on public transportation, but actually, no, because these people were literally at home. And you can also carry the virus for a while before it actually shows up, before you start having symptoms. Cuomo said nearly 84% of the hospitalization cases were people who were not commuting to work through car services, personal cars, public transportation, or walking. He said the majority of these people were either retired or unemployed. Overall, 73% of the admissions were people over the age of 51. He said the information shows that those who were hospitalized are predominantly from the downstate area in or around New York City, are not working or traveling, and are not essential employees. He also said a majority of the cases in New York City are minorities, with nearly half being African American or Hispanic. Cuomo said the state health officials thought a high percentage of people who were hospitalized would be essential employees like healthcare workers or city staff, who are going to work. Much of this comes down to what you do to protect yourself. Everything is closed down. The government has done everything it could. Society has done everything it could. Now it's up to you, Cuomo said. Well, being that blacks, as you put it, have it the most or half of the cases, why not come up with federal funding for those people? Since they have it the most, why are you giving federal funding to everything else and not the people that have the highest cases in the country? That deserves federal dollars. Don't just tell us we have it the most and then you're not doing anything to remedy it. So we need federal funding for the community since we got it the most. Otherwise, shut the hell up. Okay, so a spokeswoman for Cuomo's office did not immediately respond to CNBC requests for additional comment on the governor's remark. Cuomo said the state's hospitalization rate has continued to decline, although it's at a painfully slow rate. He said around 600 people infected were still walking through the hospital doors every day. So 600 people a day. Okay. Although that number has also declined. While the data shows the coronavirus is on the decline in New York, the new survey results appear to clash with Cuomo's prior assurances that isolation can reliably prevent transmission. I was afraid that was going to infect my family no matter what I did. Well, you still can. I mean, nobody is really out of the woods in this country. As long as these cases are in your state, nobody is really out of the woods. I mean, you can isolate to the best of your ability, but you can still technically get it. All right. The daily figures, including the number of people who have died from the coronavirus, will probably be much higher than what has been reported, Cuomo said. He said the state has not been fully documenting the at home deaths that may be attributable to COVID 19. In addition, 232 people died from the coronavirus on Tuesday. I think that the reality is going to be worse, Cuomo said. All right. Well, I know I saw stories on how they're trying to sanitize the public transportation and do that every night in New York. I'm not even sure if that's enough. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.